Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host Apuborama, and in today's video we are taking a look at the Vorschlaghammer. This is a vehicle a lot of you are very excited to get your hands on, but unfortunately it is part of Drip Feed. In today's video I'm going to be letting you know everything you're going to want to about this car, including top speed, overall lap time, and customization. The first thing I thought I'd mention is the fact that this is going to be one of the last vehicles released in the game. Drip Feed, we can see, starts with the Yosemite 1500 and then moves its way all the way up to the Dominator, Pizza Boy, and then finishes off with the Vorschlaghammer. What that means is that this might be the last car released into the game in part of the DLC. So it could literally be weeks, if not maybe a month or two, before we are actually able to get our hands on this vehicle in GTA Online. But thankfully I'm here today to give you a heads up on what this vehicle's customization, performance, and capabilities are going to be like. First things first is it's in the sedans class, so it's not a sports car. It's not going to be anything incredible in terms of overall speed, but I do have to say I'm a huge fan of the overall look of this car. Obviously it's based off of some sort of Mercedes AMG Hammer, which I love the design of. I have one in Forza Horizon 5, so I'm really excited to see what customization Rockstar has given to this vehicle, especially because I know it has some really good things going for it. I bet it's not going to look the same when we're done upgrading it. A quick thank you to my sponsor, U4GM. If you guys are looking for discounted shark cards and millions of dollars, make sure to check the link in the pinned comments down below. So we got some arch covers. We can put wide body kits. We can do bolt on. I mean, obviously we're going to go with the wide body. Why wouldn't we? You gotta make it thick. We got armor. We got race brakes. Okay, so we got some bumper options. We can do a stock front bumper. We can do a race day bumper. We got a street bumper, a plate fog lights delete. There's no fog lights. I really wanted a fog lights bumper. European plate. Honestly, I don't really know which one I like the most. I kind of don't like the race day bumper. It's alright. I'm gonna go with the plate and fog light. I kind of like that one the most. That one's pretty good. We got some rear bumpers, and yeah, this is where we got some crazy customization. We can do a race day diffuser, a track diffuser, stripped track diffuser, street diffuser. We can do a stripped street diffuser and a stripped large diffuser. Personally, I like having parts of my car like attached, and I don't know if I want it that low, so I think what I'm going to go for is probably the race day diffuser. I mean, some people out there might really like this design, but I feel like, especially when I lower the suspension, it's really going to cause the vehicle to scrape on the ground, and I don't kind of want that, so I don't think I'm going to go with that. Oh, that is a crazy... I'm putting that exhaust on right now, unless there's anything cooler. Nah, nothing's beating that. Look at that exhaust. That thing's freaking crazy, bruh. Alright, so we can do gold trim on the front if we want. That's kind of sick. We'll have to see what the liveries look like. We can do a painted grille, a stealth grille, and a stock grille. Chrome's kind of cool too. We got headlight covers. Honestly, these are kind of mediocre, to be completely honest. Headlight covers don't really have too much going for them, and I might just stick with the stock ones. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with the stock ones. We got some hood designs. We can do V8 twin turbo upgrade. Looks absolutely epic. We've got track hood, which is probably what I'll be going with. Ooh, that looks good though as well. We got a race hood, quad intakes, twin intakes, gold benefactor ornament, and then we've got the benefactor ornament. Well, I'm going to be going with, personally, that kind of looks sick though, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you know what? Normally I'd go with the track hood, but I really like the little V8 sticking out. That looks awesome. Alright, we got xenon. Alright, what else do we have? We got some liveries. So let's start off at the top. We got black double stripes. You can see that down the center. Black benefactor stripes. I don't even see where that is. Interesting. It looks like it's on the side. Then we got, yeah, it is on the side. We got white benefactor stripes. We've got white benefactor racing. This one's all right. We got black benefactor racing, black racing flame, racing geometry. I kind of like that one. And then we got black bottom stripes. Honestly, liveries in general, not the best thing on this vehicle. I'm kind of disappointed. I was really hoping for better. I'm going to mess around with the liveries and colors real quick, and I'll see what I come up with. After messing around with this vehicle's liveries and paint jobs, we're going to be going with a black bottom stripe, and then I've got a dark blue primary, then we have a matte blue secondary. I think that actually looks really clean, the way it kind of loops around the vehicle. I think that's pretty sweet, so that's what we're going to be sticking with. We can put some louvers on this vehicle, and obviously we're going to do the full-on louver upgrade. We can change the plate. Too bad there's no blue plate. Oh, wait, there is. I lied. Yellow on blue. Okay, we've already done the color, so we can move over to skirts. I kind of like it stock, but I do want them a little bit extended. Track skirts are not bad. Smooth arc skirts are kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie. I think we are going to go with the track skirts. We have some splitters we can put on the front. Ooh, gold's kind of cool, but I think personally we're just going to go with the track splitter. We got some spoiler options. We can do a massive freaking wing, and then we can just remove the little ducktail there. Then we can put a track wing, which I actually really like. We can do an RS wing, GT wing. We kind of got your basic ones. I actually really like the bolt-on ducktail as well. I think this vehicle looks very clean with the ducktail spoiler. But, oh my god, that's the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's an extreme aero wing? I'm sorry, bro. Is that a micro-like wing? What are we looking at here? You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. I'm going to be going with, oh man, it's tricky. It's either I'm going with... Ooh, you know what? Let's do it. I don't do it often. Let's go with the Circuit Master. I'm going to put the craziest wing on it. Ooh, that looks cool. We can either do vanity strips or... I'll go vanity strips, why not? Looks kind of sick. We're going to do competition suspension. We're going to upgrade the transmission. Turbo tuning. Wheel type, I'm going to do, honestly, I don't know if I feel off-road. We're going to do high-end, and as usual, my classic chrome rims for this car. I think that gets the job done. We're going to tint the windows. The only other thing I wanted to see is the grille. How does it look with the painted versus chrome or black? I kind of like the blue. I don't really like the gold on this car at all, but I'm going to stick with the chrome. I think the chrome looks the best out of all the customization. Alright, here we have it, our fully upgraded Vorschlaghammer. I actually did decide to change the spoiler to the other one. I just think that other spoiler was way too big for the car that we're driving. This is not a sports car, this is not a supercar, and this is still a pretty big spoiler, and I think it looks really, really cool on the vehicle. Rockstar did a great job on this vehicle's customization. I have to be real, it looks amazing. I mean, this is one of the coolest looking cars in the game, and now we're gonna see how it performs on lap time and top speed. Let's make our way over to the highway. I'm actually really excited to see how this vehicle does in terms of top speed, as right now, the majority of sedans aren't that quick, but there are some fast ones if you take a look in the top 5. Like, for example, in first place, we have the Shafter V12 Armored at 125 miles per hour, and we have in second place the Reinhardt, which goes 123. And you know what? This car accelerated way faster than I thought it was going to. In fact, that was honestly at the level of sports cars in terms of acceleration. But unfortunately, it looks like we will not be dethroning the Shafter V12 Armored, chilling at what seems to be around a 123 mile per hour limit, 122. We're just going to say it's 123 miles per hour and give it the benefit of the doubt. Honestly, that's pretty impressive, especially for a sedan. I mean, that would be good, especially for the sports class, and that makes this basically tied with the Reinhardt for the second fastest sedan in the game. The question really remains, how is this vehicle's handling? Because if it's good at top speed but it sucks at handling, then it's not going to be that great of a car. But if it handles well, ooh, I am very excited to pick this up when it does get released. I'm actually really interested to see how this vehicle does, so let's find out. I'm hoping it does well, because I really like the design of this car. I think it looks amazing, and even though the liveries aren't the best, I think Rockstar did a good job in general on the other customization, so I'm really hoping that we can get a pretty good finish here. The average sports car does around a 2-minute 30-second lap on this course that we're doing here, so we really just want to finish around, I would say, the same as the average sports car, and we'll be looking pretty good in terms of lap time. It's not a bad corner there. Even though we drove into that little pole, it really didn't affect our speed all too much. Let's roll around this corner here. Nice. Didn't have to worry about any crashing or anything. All right, let's keep going. Full speed, uphill. Not bad, not bad. I mean, this definitely doesn't feel like anything insane in terms of like acceleration compared to some of the faster sports cars, but again, you have to realize this isn't a sports car, it is a sedan, so that is something that will obviously just be the case in general. Alright, so let's roll around here, keep going, okay, nice, still chilling at around 70. Let's hug this corner. All right, pretty good, pretty good. That's a solid start to the course. Now the question is, how are we going to finish? Well, we got to get downhill. And the downhill section is always rather tricky. And it's just because of the fact that, I mean, you've got to control a vehicle that's rear-wheel drive downhill. And that's always something I'm a little cautious about, especially in a car like this. Not a bad first corner. Let's slow down a little bit. Nice. Able to conserve our speed there. Pretty good. Alright, downhill. Let's stay on the tarmac so we don't lose any speed going off the road. Okay, pretty good stuff. Sweet. Good cornering there. You always want to take the corner wide and then come into it really sharp. It allows you to keep your speed, and it's usually just way better in general. The only problem with this car is because we're losing grip on each corner, it's very hard to actually take them wide. So it's a little tricky, but that was good. And in general, that wasn't bad. I wouldn't call this great on handling. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. So it's good, but it's nothing amazing. I would say, honestly, the Reinhardt handled a little bit better than this car. However, looks-wise, I love the look of this vehicle. It looks amazing. So now all we have to do is finish this course. Driving full speed. Here we go. Roll around that corner. Pretty good. So what are we going to do? The question is, will we do better or worse than the average sports car? Well, we got to slow down for this first corner here. And then we got to roll around here. Okay. All right, here we go. And done. Wow, my guess was literally on point almost exactly. I was thinking about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and that's literally what we got. That's actually a pretty good finish, though, because the average sports cars we went over is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So this vehicle basically finishes smack dab in the middle with the majority of sports cars in the game. That's pretty good. I mean, that's actually surprisingly good, especially for a sedan. While this vehicle's handling is in the rather mediocre area, its acceleration and top speed are very good. And because of that, it allows you to make up for the rather poor handling because of everything else this car has going for it. So I really don't have any complaints about this vehicle. It looks amazing. I mean, at least I personally think it looks amazing. I tried to go with a design that might be realistic for a vehicle like this. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And as always, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, as you will be seeing more and more content on other unreleased vehicles, patch notes, and things brought into the game. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.